Hi, I'm Raúl Esparza, and you're watching bwaySHO. We're at the Edison Ballroom in New York City, celebrating the Artios Awards.
What makes tonight so exciting?
Well, it's exciting to get to celebrate people who are never celebrated except privately when they give you a job.
And we love when that happens.
We totally love when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people are our champions. These are the people that, build and make careers. So it's pretty wonderful to get to be there and say, hey, good job.
As someone who has booked so many big gigs, so many things that fans have really fallen in love with, what goes through that process of, you're auditioning and you're hearing and then you're getting that call from these people?
Well, I'm going to cast my mind way back. Actually, it starts, it's such a process of you try to do your absolute best for every audition and hope that something lands. But a lot of times, and I say this all the time about casting directors, a lot of times, even if you don't get that particular job, it becomes about that relationship.
Yeah.
And over the years, it's that person believing in you over and over and over again. And then the doors start to open. And sometimes some of the best jobs I've gotten are just because a casting director saw something in me that they said, you need to meet this director. You need to come in for this project. You just need to sit down. Sometimes it's not even an audition. It's just get to know this person and be in the room with them.
Yeah, I love hearing that because I feel like it gives strength and energy to people who feel like they keep going to auditions and they keep doing these things, but it's maybe not about this, but it's about the next one and the relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the hardest things, though, to take in is because we definitely want results, and it's really hard to be told, you're really talented. I mean, not this job, but you're really talented. Yeah. But it is part of the faith that you have to have as an artist that someone will believe in you, and the casting director is always the person who sort of holds that door open.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I saw you at Miscast last year. Was it last year?
Last year? Oh,
I guess.
God. Time flies.
It really does. And doing in this tick tick boom era right now with the movie coming out and then hearing your song and of course the cast album that everyone listens to, what has that show meant to you?
Oh, that show's one of the most significant things in my entire career, actually, because I feel like it's the show that made me in New York. I had done Rocky Horror, which was my first job here in the city, but then after Rocky, Tick Tick Boom came up and I went off Broadway to take a chance on this little thing that turned out to be life-changing. Literally, it just transformed everything about the way people saw me, about the way they talked about me, about the roles I was offered, and then as a show, it's deeply tied to 9/11 for me. Yeah. And the strangeness of doing something that's, for a moment you feel like, this is crazy, why are we doing a musical? And yet people kept showing up and saying, no, we need to hear this every night.
Yeah.
So the fact that it has a long life, and a long life with John's music, it's unbelievable to me. This tiny thing we made at the Jane Street Theater, you just never know where things are going to end up.
It's so true. And one last thing, I photographed you, it was a Bobby baby with you and Katrina at an opening night.
Yeah.
And the fans have been going wild about that. Can you talk about that interaction?
Oh, it was fantastic, actually, because I hadn't met Katrina in person until that moment, though we had been in touch online when we were putting together the concert for Steve that I helped produce for his 90th during the middle of the pandemic. So I had already been floored by getting to watch Katrina create what she did with Joanna online for the Take Me to the World concert. It felt like a sacred moment when that came in, and I've just been such a huge fan of hers. And then there she was playing Bobby, which I'm so associated with, and doing Steve's work. And here we are at Into the Woods. Everything just sort of fell perfectly into place, and I can't believe that we hadn't actually met.
It was such a joy to watch, to capture. Any final words you want to say directly to the fans?
You know what? Just keep up the faith. Keep it going, and have a great time with us tonight.
Yay!
Thanks for watching bwaySHO. Please hit that subscribe button across social media so you too can become a theater insider and watch videos you won't see anywhere else. See you at the show.